First thing on a Monday and you guys are in prison. What's wrong with you? Alright guys, this is a very, very old prison. Does anyone know when it was established? Everyone's got... Let's everyone have your tickets to show me real quick before I can, because he's gonna come. The next thing is the dates right? Yeah, this has happened before. On their ticket, they got it just now, so if they can swap their tickets, I guess. There we go, we solved it. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take you guys directly to your cell. So just this guy over here, he'll grab your ticket and then swap it over for you. I got the wrong dates.
Okay, thank you. Carry on, thank you.
It goes from bad to worse. So in Division 1, that's where we housed juveniles, as young as 8, believe it or not. Division 2 is blue collar and white collar criminals. Division 3 are your repeat offenders and violent offenders. And Division 4 is murder and manslaughter. That building down there, sort of prisons within a prison, if you like, that's female division. You can shower every single day for up to 10 minutes. So that alone is incentive. That room down there, that was the rec room. So these guys had a pool table, they had a dartboard, which seems kind of crazy for a max security prison. They had TVs, they had couches. Now 1800s, convict labour, olden days. Buckets make sense, right? But as we've established, this prison only closed in 1991. It's really not that long ago, guys. 1991, the internet existed. AC/DC had been kicking about for like 18 years, unless I'm mistaken, in 1991. And if you committed a crime in Perth, you were sent up here to these conditions. We never installed aircon, we never installed heating, we never installed toilets at any point in this prison's history. The guards would work with the men at the top of the hierarchy, you know, shot callers and muscle, to maintain some tentative sense of order. If you want to kick off with someone, you better have permission from the top dogs first. I'm told that table there on the right, that's where the cool kids chill. The worst job in this prison. He now needs to hand clean 200 to 300 of those buckets. And I do mean hand clean. He didn't have a hose or anything, he had a rag and some water. And he sits there scrubbing. Can you imagine how filthy he would have gotten, right? He then lines the buckets up on the letters over there so they can go back up to their cell that night. You're given your final meal, and you're also given a shot of brandy, just to steady your nerves. Then 4 men are going to come for you. They're called your corner men. Called that because they stand at each of your corners to hold you steady and to stop you from trying to run away. You then take your final walk. It's very quick, 60 seconds, max. At the time, these barriers wouldn't have been here, and of course the trapdoor would be up. They'll lead you up and put the noose over your head. If you're too unstable or if you're trying to run, they'll tie you to the chair and they just do it that way. Some of you may notice that this is not the traditional hangman's noose. It doesn't have the slip knot with the spirals going up. That's because that type of noose relies on the hope that it breaks your neck, and then asphyxiation thereafter. This is the natural evolution. It's supposed to be more scientific. It's called the British Nautical Marine Noose. How this one works is the rope goes up the side of your face, not the back, and it takes your height and your weight into account. The length is adjusted accordingly. So when we pull the lever, the doors open and you drop, it forces your C2 and C3 vertebrae to snap together, sever your spinal column. Instant death. That's the idea. They'll then take you out of that door, feet first always. That's a very, very old tradition. Undertakers still do that, and most hospitals still do that with their dead. Our own Fiona Stanley does that. I'm told the tradition being that you came into this world head first. So when you leave, it has to be feet first. Just an old tradition, I guess. On the day in question, the luxury man was pushing his trolley on this landing, handing out tea and coffee to everyone. And everyone was pretending to take it. No one actually was. Everyone was in on what was about to happen. When the luxury man got right there, there were 2 POs posted just over here. He took all of the saved up boiling water that he now had and he poured it over their heads. 3rd-degree burns, massive screams. And those screams were the signal to attack.
Yesterday's riot left Fremantle Prison ablaze. About 135 inmates took control of a cell block and held 5 prison officers hostage and injured several others. No official reason was given for the riot and fire, but it's believed the 42-degree heat and the jail's archaic conditions were partly responsible.
And for those riots, this could well still be the major prison for all of WA.
Yes, I think so.
So this is the Crown Theatre. If you were exceptionally well behaved, you could come in here to watch movies or do aerobics, I guess. All this footage is legit, of course. In 1991, when the place was condemned, a camera crew came around and made a documentary. We have about 18 hours of footage, so I honestly couldn't tell you why we chose this to play in here. Hi Candy, I guess. We have that footage playing on a loop in the Free Museum outside. I highly encourage you to check it out after this tour. If you like, leave a review. My name was Nathan. If you didn't have a good time, you can still leave a review, but in that case, my name is Jason.